Isn't it simple? We've each got what the other needs. Money and freedom. What are you getting at? You help me get out, and I'll help you.
But Rebecca, what if I got caught?
Marlene? Marlene! Come on.
She's too smart for me. She's changed over the cups.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hi. I'm Rob Sutherland. How come we didn't meet in the rec room?
Let's just say I don't like crowds. Especially that crowd.
Oh, well, that's even nice enough, bunch. Actually, once they got me going on my kids, I couldn't stop.
Today.
Oh, talk about away with the pixies. Get her into bed. Bed, for God's sake. Oh. Well. Your friend's a little sleepy, is she?
Did you want something?
Yes, I found this lying around and thought it might belong to old, what's her name?
You mean Dot?
Right. Couldn't think of anyone else who might use it.
Yeah, what's going on? What's the matter with Warren?
Oh, she was a bit tired, Mrs. M. We thought we'd give her an early night.
Yeah, you know, she's always tearing around. She's worn herself out.
Well, she's not going to get any rest with you all watching her, is she? What have you done?
Oh, I was getting something out of my locker and I caught it on a coat hanger accidentally.
Well, it looks pretty nasty.
Just a scratch.
Well, I think perhaps Sister Hall better look at it.
No need for that. I'm a nurse, remember?
Not anymore. Come along. You'll probably need a tetanus.
Anything you say, Mrs. Morris. Sweet dreams, pet.
Caught it on a coat hanger?
Have you heard how Heather is?
Yeah, I rang her a couple of hours ago. Oh, she seems to be okay, apart from a bit of a bump on the head.
Thank heavens for that. I appreciate what she was trying to do, but it wasn't worth the risk.
Miss Heather sounds like she's on a real ego trip.
You don't know her. So I suggest you refrain from comments like that.
Sorry, I spoke.
Heather means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I think she's quite a girl.
Be careful. You know how the women can use situations like that.
Oh, don't worry. Heather's strictly a principled professional lady who's oblivious to... I'll take your cup.
I would have given it further down.
Would you now?
What about some painkillers, sister? Diagesics would do the trick.
I'll decide what's best for you. Would you sign the drug register, please, Mrs. Morris?
Sure.
Oh, Dot, here. Want this?
That's the one I was looking for. Where'd you find it?
Bev found it. She said she thought you might want it.
Will you hang on a minute, Jude? I just want a cardie. Will you walk us to the rec room?
Yes, no worries.
This time I'm a bit nervous after all that's been going on.
What is it? What's wrong?
It's blood, Jude. She's done someone in for sure.
Don't be so stupid, Dot. Oh, my God, it is blood, isn't it?
Oh, she's chopped someone up and hidden him in my locker.
Calm down now. Just calm down. I'm going to look inside here, okay? Just look inside. See?
Well, where'd she put it then? All that blood don't come from nowhere.
Well, it's probably someone just trying to frighten you, that's all.
Yeah. Like someone tried to frighten Marlene and Bobby.
What's going on? Why aren't you two in the rec room?
God, there is nothing in the rule book that says we have to be in the rec room on our own free time, is there?
Yes, well, I know that. I just want to know what you're doing here.
Well, it's murder. We're looking for a body.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, well, what do you call that, huh?
All right. Well, why don't we look for him?
Why don't we? Oh, my God.
My apologies, Gladys, for having to call you back, but there was no alternative.
What happens now?
Mrs. Morris and Mr. Cruikshank are locking women in the recreation room and the police are on their way, so there's no cause for alarm.
No cause for alarm? Rob Summerton's just been murdered and you say there's no cause for alarm?
The women will stay in the recreation room until the police have finished questioning them.
Pity we didn't do that in the first place.
Gladys, it's not Mrs. Reynolds' fault. They're not all murderers. Baker's disappeared. Dennis is looking for her.
Let's pray he finds her quickly. We could start our own newspaper the way things are going. I insist that none of you breathes a word of this to anyone on the outside. This is now an official police matter. Understand?
Is there anything we can do to help?
Baker's missing. We have to do a cell-to-cell search.
I'm not going out there with that murderess on the loose. You can't make me.
We'll split up into 2 groups. You'll be quite safe.
No, I just want to go home.
If I say we all stay and help out, if we're going to do this job, we may as well do it properly. Can't guarantee much in the way of expertise, though.
No expertise needed. It's just a matter of methodically searching the place.
Fine, well, we best get started then. Come on, Marion, there's work to be done. Unless you'd rather wait here on your own.
Oh, you should have seen him. His eyes were all wide and staring, just like them Frankenstein movies. Hey, Jude, if we'd had a camera, we could have made our own movie.
Yeah, you'd all have to have star billing.
We already got our own monster.
I wonder where she is. Anybody notice Bev's not here?
Yeah, she's in the infirmary. You know, she stabbed her own hand.
Hey, what are we going to do with her if the cops start asking her questions? She doesn't even know where she is.
Just try and cover for her somehow. Steer the questioning away from her.
Could I have your attention for a moment, please?
It looks like we've lost Marion.
Go and find her. Right, I suppose you all know why you've been assembled here.
Well, you can't hide a body in this place for long.
The police are going to want to question all of you, so we're going to have to keep you locked in here for the time being.
Do they know what killed him?
Not yet. Sister Hall said it was caused by an incision through the heart.
Mrs. Reynolds, can I have a word with you?
And I'm not staying here to be murdered too. Here, out the front, okay? 5 minutes. Ta, bye. You can't make me stay, Mrs. Morris.
Mrs. Reynolds specifically asked you not to breathe a word of this to anyone on the outside.
It was only my mother. She's not going to run off to the newspapers if that's what you're worried about.
That's not the point. Mrs. Reynolds made the request in the interest of prison security.
Prison security? That's a joke.
If word of this does get out, you'll be held responsible. You realise that?
When Bev gave it to me, she said she just found it lying around and asked me to give it back to Dot. So she would have wiped the blood off it, but now her fingerprints, mine, and Dot's will be on it.
We leave that to the police. Forensic could still find traces of blood on
Yeah,
it.
well, we didn't touch that coat hanger, so that could be vital evidence, couldn't it?
Yes, all right, Judy, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll leave it to the police from now on.
Do we have to leave him in there like that?
Yes, we do. Nothing can be touched until the police arrive.
That's awful. And the worst thing is thinking that she's still lurking around somewhere.
Perhaps we ought to check the toilet. She might have doubled back on us.
Okay.
Yes.
Playing hide and seek, eh? What exactly did you find?
Did you kill Rob Summerton?
Huh? Was that his name?
Why?
Oh, that's the game. The answer.